category. She used to play a ton. Aaron Fox. Remember, the Kings got blasted last year when they traded Halliburton and kept Fox. Jalen
player, but whatever it is, I like it because it lets me know he's engaged and ready.
The NBA record. Great backdoor pass from Marcus Smart. A collapse on Jalen. Going to give somebody an open look. It's Derek White.
But that was made by Jalen Brown.
Celtics have been 29-0 and shooting 40%. Smart. Deep one. Well, now today's NBA, Sabonis has been playing forever. Edwards 15 times. Sabonis the pump fake. #1 offense in the history of ever. Insane numbers. Tatum driving score. The Aaron Fox misses the three, their first miss. That problem of White, Brock, and Smart. Tatum goes in it
with a concerted effort to do so. And I think Joe helped him by getting him in the post early.
Sabonis, some tough games getting away, and the Celtics getting dominated on the glass. Murray in deep, third. Luke Kennard of Memphis.
To play and match up in many different ways. So,
who are you playing in the first round? Is it Miami? Is it Brooklyn? As you know, Milwaukee and Philadelphia are looming down the road.
And what a luxury for the Kings to have. They got a big man that can lead to break and make the right play.
The Kings were, it looked like it was going to be an easy night. They were just going to fold. The three comes up short and a rebound for Derek White. They were down by 24 in the second quarter. Brogdon releases his gas coming up into next week in Boston. Kessler is going to be in it too. Tatum from the corner.
I want to qualify and play my first AFCON. I'm looking forward to this. This is coming from Super Eagles winger. You can also call him a striker that is doing it right there in the Italian Serie A. Yeah, welcome to Sports Spectacular. My name is SIMEON UROH. Of course, we are doing this on the stables of TNT Television. And I'm not doing this alone. Whenever I say we are doing this on the stables of TNT Television, just know that I'm not doing this alone. Let's go for this quick short break. And when we return, I'll be letting you know who is in the studio with me. Welcome back from the break. You're still on to Sports Spectacular. I still remain my humble self, SIMEON UROH. And I have here with me Ingram Adeyemi Anderson Jones, my co-host on the show. Ingram, what do you have for us?
You tell me. What do you want to know?
Yeah, what do I want to know? Let's talk about Alexander Usyk.
Yes. The unified heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Yes. He calls Tyson Fury belly. He has basically accepted all the demands from the Gypsy King.
Yeah.
But the Gypsy King has snookered himself. He didn't believe that the Ukrainian, Gappy Tooth, didn't think Gappy Tooth would accept, the middleweight would accept, and he's accepted all of Tyson Fury's ridiculous demands. The same man that turned around and said that he would fight Anthony Joshua for free, on free-to-air TV, is the same man who's asking for 70-30. Tyson, contradictory Fury. You know how it goes.
So how it goes, yeah. So we're already starting on the front foot, but then let's give you news that you can use starting from home. And not forgetting that whatever we've talked about concerning Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk is an exclusive. We are coming to that very soon, Ingram. We're coming to that very soon. But let's start from the home scene. I will give you news that you can use. You know the Nigerian track queen?
Which one are we talking about?
Talking about Tobi Amusan.
Of course, there's only one, isn't it?
So Tobi Amusan, the Nigerian track queen, started a new season with victory. You know, she ended the year, last 2022, on a very high note, and now she has started from where she stopped last year, because Tobi Amusan started a new season with victory at the Uben Tiger Tracks Classic. Amusan, who has not competed since September 2022, clocked a time of 23.38 seconds to take the women 200-meter event. So Tobi Amusan, she won't stop surprising us. She has been that person that started from the trenches, and at some point she was a footballer, and at the end maybe she couldn't hold her own right there in the football field, and now she's doing track and field, and she's doing us really, really proud.
Yes.
Your take on that quickly?
I have a motto. Last year was better your best. This year's beyond my best.
Wow.
So for Toby, I would be thinking that she would want to better her best from last year and go beyond what she did last year. So I expect even greater things from her in this year.
So Ingram Jones is expecting greater things from Toby Amuson, the Ogun State born, and she's really, really putting Ogun State, Nigeria, and Africa on the map again. So congratulations to Toby Amuson. We'll continue to wish you all the best. Now, something happened in the world of UFC. Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman, Nigeria's Kamaru Usman failed his bids to reclaim his UFC welterweight title as he lost by majority decision to Leon Edwards at the UFC 286 in London. Now, Kamaru Usman is claiming that he did not lose that fight.
Yeah, he's in London. It's possible. Anytime you fight out of America and you fight in England, you can always say, I lost, I got robbed because I'm in another man's backyard. So the only way, all these guys that come from America and they come to England, or guys come from England and they go abroad to fight, you know, the only way you know you can conclusively win a fight is knock a guy out. They used to say in Italy when a guy used to fight that if they knocked a guy out in Italy, they'd get a draw. That's how corrupt it was.
Wow.
So yeah, he needs to knock Leon Edwards out for the win, in my opinion. But yeah, congratulations to Leon Edwards, the Brit. I have to add that little bit there.
Yeah.
You know,
that's it was. This is their third fight.
Yes.
And the Brits has defeated him 3 times. Yeah. So what else does Kamaru Usman want again? Saying that he did not lose to Leon Edwards.
Maybe go and fight in Dubai and they can have a 4th fight. But Usman, I'll have to knock him out.
Even in Dubai?
You have to knock him out still. Because if you knock a man out, it's conclusive.
Yeah.
You can't say he got robbed.
Yeah.
But if you knock a man out, it's conclusive, like the way he got knocked out. Sorry.
So, Kamaru Usman, better luck for you next time. You have to knock him out. This is coming from a boxing specialist, even though we are not talking boxing right now. We're talking UFC. Let's stay with Nigerian news that is making the round right here across the country. Nigeria and Africa table tennis top star Quadri Aruna has expressed satisfaction at his last 8th finish at the just concluded World Table Tennis Singapore Smash. Quadri Aruna is #1 in Africa and is number 20 in the world ranking of table tennis, and is satisfied with him finishing the competition as part of the last 8 best table tennis player in the world.
I would be saying, well done. What did you do well? What do you need to work on? Let's get in the top 4 next time.
To me, I feel this is mediocrity.
No, it's not mediocrity. Top 8 in the world. He's top 20. He's got into the top 8. So there's progression there. It's not the end of his ping pong career. Yeah. So let's say this time next year, if he's in the top 4, that's a mediocrity. So he's got 4 more places to hit. You know, if he gets in the top 4, he gets into the semi-finals. The next time, that's progression. Or the luck of the draw. If he gets into the semi-finals, and then he's in the finals, and then he plays his best game and he wins. So where did that building block come from? We've got to have building blocks, right? So yeah, it's building blocks for him. Well, he's no longer going to be 20th, right? So that's progression.
Okay, so that's a big progression. Let's talking about progression. We have to come straight to you, Ingram Jones. We're talking about the your coaching course. How progressive has it been?
So I just finished doing the level 2 because I've done 2 certifications on once, the level 2 and the level 3. Finished the level 2 yesterday, did the exam for that. I'll be doing the level 3 examination today. I was enjoying it so much that the last 3 questions, I had like 5 minutes to complete 3 questions. So yeah, and I got the last question done in with 3 seconds to go for my level 2.
So hopefully by next edition of the show, before this month's run, or before we enter into April, you'll be a certified coach.
April 3rd is graduation day.
Wow. So let's go for this quick short break. We'll be celebrating, popping champagne and doing a whole lot of things. And when we return, we talk boxing and stay in the world of cricket. Ingram is still in the house. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. You're still on to Sports Spectacular. Now let's talk about African football. And one of the African legends has just retired from football, not even international football. And it's no other person than Emmanuel Sheyi Adebayor. Now, which of his goals can you remember?
Only one. Only one. The one where he scored the goal, he ran across the field, and the commentator went, Adebayor!
That was between who?
What's that? Was it Tottenham and Arsenal? Or was it Man City and Arsenal?
Man City and Arsenal.
Yes. So he scored the goal.
Like 30 meters. And ran to the front of the Gunners fan and was celebrating. Emmanuel Adebayor. He's a Nigerian, yes, but he played for the Togolese national team.
If you had played for Nigeria, would it have made a difference?
Yes, I think it would have made the difference. I think Emmanuel Adebayor is the perfect replacement for Kanu Nwankwo. Ever since Kanu Nwankwo left the internationals in the Super Eagles camp, we don't have that kind of player again. And I think Emmanuel Adebayor is Kanu Nwankwo is his role model. Yes. That was why when he went to Arsenal, he took on the number 25 jersey because Kanu Nwankwo played there and was donning that jersey. So it would have been a perfect replacement for Kanu Nwankwo. But unfortunately, when Emmanuel Adebayor came calling the Super Eagles to come and pick him, Kanu Nwankwo was still playing and they didn't look at his place, so he had to go. But he has done well for himself, win the African best player, win the BBC best player, played for Real Madrid. I believe that is a big record for a Togolese, and is the first Togolese to play for Real Madrid.
A Nigerian, would you say? He's Nigerian. He's Nigerian.
But he played for Togo, so automatically he's a Togolese. So he's the first. And of course, there's no Nigerian that has played for Real Madrid up until now.
Victor Osimhen could be that one.
Could be Victor Osimhen. Let's continue with news that is making the round. Super Eagles coach Jose Peseiro has dismissed speculation that Wilfred Onye is injured. Going into today's game, there has been speculations because he didn't train with them on Monday right there in the MK Abiola Stadium, and they're saying that he's injured, and the coach has come out to debunk such speculation, saying that he's not injured. So hopefully today by 5 p.m. we'll be seeing Victor Onye in the heart of the Super Eagles midfield. I believe this is the time for them to just get one for us and get us the AFCON tickets in order to appease the Super Eagles fans for losing that ticket to...
It's important for Nigerian football. It really is.
Yeah. So it is important for Nigerian football. Super Eagles legend Austin JJ Okocha is delighted with compatriot Victor Osimhen, who is breaking record in the Italian Serie A. Now, Victor Osimhen is the current highest goal scorer. He scored a brace, and that's brace has equaled him with the record of Samuel Eto'o, becoming the last African to play in the Italian Serie A and get a 20-plus goal. Victor Osimhen is now 21 goals from 26 or 27 games in Italian Serie A, and there's tendency that he's going to smash that record. Now, this is the interesting thing. Austin JJ Okocha is urging Victor Osimhen to go to Old Trafford and play in the Premier League with Manchester United.
Not Bolton.
No Bolton. No Bolton. Not Bolton. No. So your take on that?
What did I say? Or SIMEON going to Manchester United? I mean, I understand the whole Chelsea thing. If it was under my control, I would have him go and play for Real Madrid.
Okay, this I'll be calling it a wrap on the show. But before we go, let's give you our Did You Know segment. I want to believe you're craving to know what is in my kitchen this time around. Okay, so did you know the player with the fastest hat-trick in the history of football?
No.
Okay, so it's not Cristiano Ronaldo, it's not Van Nistelrooy, it's not Pelé, it's not even Lionel Messi, it's not Maradona, but it's not Erling Haaland. The fastest hat-trick in terms of the time you score. The fastest hat-trick is scored by someone that is played in the British Amateur League, and he scored that goal in 2013 with just 70 seconds. And it's no other person than Alex Thor, playing for Rosing Spring. It's called the fastest hat-trick it was recorded. But guess what? The fastest hat-trick scored in European competition was scored by a certain young Nigeria just last week. Gift Orban scored the fastest hat-trick playing for his club with Ghent, AA Ghent, and he scored that hat-trick in 3 minutes 40-something seconds, and that has been a record for him. Now, many people are already calling for a signature. Gift Orban. So this I'll be calling it a wrap on the show. Next week we'll still talk sports, and next week I believe the FIFA window will be over. So we'll come back talking about Graham Potter, talking about Mikel Arteta, talking about
14-2-2.
As we go, don't let the weekend weaken you. I and myself and Ingram Jones and himself, we don't come out.